Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's W3S7 here, and today we are discussing some Pokemon Sun and Moon news. I'm not home, so I have to record this on my cell phone because I'm at work, and I'm just trying to get this out as soon as I can, as quickly as I can, and as efficiently as I can. So I just pulled out my phone and started doing this. So for all of you all that are trying to get the legendaries, the mythical legendaries, Arceus just started, so make sure you get that. Okay, so we got a new trailer showcasing Alola form Pokemon. Right here we can see a picture. There's Sandshrew, Executor, and Vulpix and Ninetales. Okay, let's watch a little bit of this trailer here. This so that I don't get copyright brand. I don't know. I shouldn't be able to get copyright brand by doing it this way. Executor, first of all, it's probably my favorite of the forms. I was really upset. Like, hold up. I was really upset at first, but they're kind of growing on me, I guess. It's just like with everything that Pokemon's been introduced, and I'm not used to all of these changes, and it's really crazy. So let's go back and look at that Executor. So look here, Executor. It's Grass Dragon, and they do have descriptions on this, and this is a lot of people in the Pokemon world believe this to be the true form to Executor. I'm not sure. It has an extra head on its tail, which is kind of wild. So independently to the rest of its body, that head has complete control from behind. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's kind of awkward, like, to be honest. Okay, so here we got Vulpix and Ninetales. When they was first appearing, like before it showed that they were blue or whatever, I was like, oh my gosh, Ninetales just became Fire Ghost type. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I thought this was like aura coming off of it, all these little squiggles and stuff. I thought Ninetales was fixing to get the ghost typing. I was wrong. Apparently, Vulpix and Ninetales turned into ice types from fire types. Completely opposite from each other. Okay, so I'm not, I don't understand. The description makes sense, but I don't know how it just loses the fire typing. It would take several hundreds of years. So now we got Sandshrew and Sandslash. Now the description on Sandshrew can't even turn into a ball anymore, guys. This is crazy, and this thing's gonna be destroyed by fire types. Go Vulpix. Oh wait, that's not a fire type no more. Okay, let's just keep going. The Sandslash design it's kind of cool. Their designs aren't bad. I'm not saying they look bad or anything, but they're not the Pokemon I'm used to, and it was kind of I didn't know how I felt about it, but I'm sure it'll turn out fine, I guess. So here we have a new bird Pokemon for each of the islands. I'm trying to pause it in time, but I didn't. Oricorios, Fire Flying, Electric Flying, Psychic Flying, and Ghost Flying. So a lot of people thought that the islands would have been red, blue, green, and yellow. But if it goes along with this bird, it looks like it's going to be red, yellow, pink, and purple. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and go on. Or red, yellow, blue, and purple. Wait, is that the same colors as... If the islands are that... Remember in Pokemon Go, there's like a... people thought it was an Easter egg. And if you hold in the Pokeball and then drag over to the menu buttons, they'll light up red, yellow, blue, and like a pinkish purple. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with that. Maybe Pokemon Go is going to be going to be integrated into Sun and Moon in some form or fashion. They said it was going to be compatible, but they never said exactly what. So its ability Dancer is pretty cool. It copies dance moves, so if something uses Quiver Dance, it'll use Quiver Dance. If something uses Dragon Dance, it's going to use Dragon Dance. Definitely a good prediction Pokemon. This thing is probably my favorite thing revealed today. It looks really weird. I just kind of like the way it looks. And it's rock flying, and it just spins around in circles. It's like a comet is what I believe it to be. But if it gets attacked, its ability shields down, it breaks apart, and its core comes out. That thing looks wild, dude. I just wonder how it's gonna do, because they haven't really revealed anything else on that. And here we got the true form to the Donald Trump Pokemon, Yungoos, Goomshoes. Look at that, that's Donald Trump. Let's make America great again, guys. That is definitely Donald Trump. So I assume it just to be the same as normal type. I don't know if it showed anything else there or not. Fomantis evolved into Morantis. But it's like a praying mantis, but it's a grass type, it's not bug. That's weird. Kinda cool though, kinda cool. And this is cool. I like this because it's like a physical form of Solar Beam. Mudbray, which is the pre-evolutions to that one thing. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, so you ride on a Pokemon. Yeah, we can't show all this stuff. There won't be gyms anymore. There'll be like these island passages. So there's just 4 things, but there's a bunch to it. So you have to clear the trials and then beat the totem Pokemon, and then you get to battle the Kahuna, the big Kahuna of each island. They have the Island Guardians. Then there's Z moves, so I'm not going to show all that. Basically, you get a Z move for every type. It's a one-time thing. You attack. You can only use a Z move once per battle, kind of like Mega Evolution, but with moves. Let's go ahead and click on the Alola form Pokemon. I want to show this off. This is my main thing here. The new Pokemon look cool, but Sandshrew have historically lived in desert areas, but the frequent eruptions of nearby volcanoes drove Sandshrew to abandon the desert and migrate to the snowy mountains, where they took on this form. Sandshrew's body changed to adapt to the harsh environment of the snowy mountains. The lowland Sandshrew has a shell of ice covering its skin, which is like hard steel. It excels defensively, but it lacks the flexibility and can't curl its body into a ball like the ground-type Sandshrew can. Its heavy weight makes an Alolan Sandshrew slower than normal Sandshrew, but claws on its hand allow it to move across the ice without slipping. When it wants to move quickly, it uses its stomach to glide across like a curling rock. Sandslash is kind of the same type deal. They're heavier and more defensive. It is said the Vulpix came to the Alola region together with humans, but the Fox Pokemon moved to the Snowy Mountains peaks to avoid the normal habitats of other Pokemon, and thus ended up taking on this form. This Alolan Vulpix live in high mountains, remain covered in snow year-round. They live in small packs of 2 or 5 individuals, helping one another survive. The Alolan Vulpix can freeze anything solid by expelling breath at temperatures negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. From its mouth. It doesn't fare well in the heat, but when the temperature gets too high, it produces ice from its tail to lower the surrounding temperatures. And then we got Executor, environment of the lowland region where strong sunlight pours down all year round, brought about this change in Executor's form. The people of Alola boasts that the Alolan Executor is the true form to Executor, unlike the other Executor. The fourth head on his tail, yeah, I told you guys that already. So the Z move, now, we didn't get a Z version, but it looks like this is the where Zygarde comes into play. So X and Y was about Mega Evolution, and then Z, Zygarde, he, like, all the ultimate weapon going off is what created Mega Stones. Zygarde is going to have a big role in this game, and Z moves are going to be something that Zygarde has, is going to be more focused on Zygarde rather than Xerneas and Yveltal. So that's my opinion on that. Let me link me to other YouTube videos which talk about stuff that I haven't talked about, so I can learn more, and other people on watching the video can learn more, and it'll be a good help to other smaller YouTubers. Submit stuff from big YouTubers too, but if you know a smaller YouTuber that has done this, go ahead and link them, and that has talked about other stuff, because we're all trying to help each other. We're small YouTubers, and we need to help each other to be able to thrive. So that's what we're doing here, guys. Go ahead and link others, and we'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.